Okay, here we go. Holly Loki Thrifts here. I'm here to do a amazing bins haul that I had last weekend. I'm a part-time reseller here in Colorado, so I have a full-time job. I don't get to thrift as often as I'd like, but I am going to start more. So here's me starting off 2026 on the right foot, starting a YouTube channel, starting a Facebook page. Let's go. So everything I'm going to talk about today is going to go to Once Upon a Child. I'm going to turn it into them, and then they're going to give me cash on the spot so that I can turn around and put that back into my business. So the last time I went to Once Upon a Child, they had a needs board, and it said needs denim. So I definitely grabbed a bunch of denim when I went to the bins last weekend. So let's get into it because I have a lot. I have like 70 plus pieces. So here's a pair of, what is this, Levi's 514. So I've got all kinds of different sizes. I think Once Upon a Child will take sizes up to kids 14, 16. So I have a lot of little kids. So here's some Levi's going in the empty bin. Little pair of US Polo Assassin denim. They're in great condition. So one of the things about Once Upon a Child is they don't want things where the tag's been cut out. So it has to have a size tag. This one's 12 months. It can't have graphics that are super crackly or worn. In general, they don't like to take worn things. So when you go, if you go, make sure you're getting good condition items. Here is a pair of Sonoma size 10 straight denim. And these are really cool because they're kind of wide leg. Oh, I love these. These are so soft. So this is a brand I've not heard of before. This is Easy Peasy. I don't know if you guys can see that. Easy Peasy. They're so soft and flowy. They've got pockets. What girl doesn't like pockets? And then they're wide leg. So I will definitely be picking that again if I see it. And then I found a ton of new with tags. We all like to find new with tags. So 365. So this is not, I think this is a Garanimals. Yes, Garanimals brand. They're not super expensive. So when I go to Once Upon a Child, if it does have like a price, I'm going to take it off. I'm sure they know what it is, but at the same time, I don't want them looking at that and saying, oh, we need to give her less for that. So I found a bunch of those new with tag shorts. Another pair of Levi's 720 high rise skinny leg. Another pair of those Garanimals shorts. This is Cat and Jack. So surprisingly, they love Cat and Jack. And I find Cat and Jack at the bins all the time. Okay, these were probably my favorite. So these are a pair of Gap denim, super soft wide leg ankle, size 7. They are so cute. I wish I had these in my size. They're in great condition. And then we've got another bread and butter brand. So this is just So, I think it's called So. Size 8, just black, skinny leg, drawstring. Another pair of those Garanimals shorts, 365 kids. Always love a good overalls moment. So these are Cat and Jack, large 10, 12. They're in great condition, so I went ahead and picked them up. We'll see if they take them. A pair of Crocs, girls pink Crocs. It comes with like a flamingo, whatever. I don't like Crocs, but people love them. I threw these in the washing machine and they came clean. Weatherproof, vintage, size medium, 10, 12, great condition. These are great for the mountains. I live in the Rocky Mountains, so we are always looking for mountainy clothes. Another pair of denim, YMI girl. Just a regular pair of flare jeans. I think, oh, and they have some denim flowers on the bottom. I think Flair's having a moment again. I don't know. And then the Children's Place, another bread and butter brand. Boot cut. We've got some spider shorts, medium 10, 12. They're super thick, so they're really good for the mountains, and they're fleecy inside. And then they have a graphic down the side. Corduroy, super skinny, Gymboree. Some detail on the pocket. Great condition. Love corduroy. These I love too. I don't know if it's just the wide leg. They're a little wrinkly, but this is H&M for kids. Super wide leg cargo. I guess they're considered cargo. They've got pockets on the side. Then I'm always picking up like children's uniforms. So this is Cat and Jack. It's just, I don't know if it's black or blue in this lighting, but it's just straight leg. It's got the little stretchy things on the inside. Great for school uniforms. Then another Cat and Jack, new with tags. This would have been great for Christmas. So it's got that checkered pattern on it. Stretchy material, wide leg. Then we have a Koala Blues carpenter jean. I've never heard of this brand, but I'm sure there's a million brands of kids' clothes I've never heard of. These are super cute. Then I've got some new with tags, babies Carter's pants. Old Navy, extra small, just regular black leggings in great condition. It was a really good bins day. I was moving stuff around, you know, the stuff that people don't want to go after because it's underneath the big piles. So this brand is called Between. I have never heard of this brand, but these are super cute. Also wide leg, zippered pocket, great condition. Some really cute Oshkosh overalls. They're actually like a onesie. They button, I don't know what you call them, not a mom yet. So what do you call it when it buttons all the way down? You can just open up and change a diaper easily. Oshkosh bagosh. On the inside is red fleece, super warm for Colorado. Then a cute little baby Rageous, sparkly little tutu skirt. Gap. I love picking up Gap kids. Gap denim, 12 to 18 months, baby, stretchy waist, super cute denim piece. Cat and Jack, 18 month, another stretchy waist, drawstring, denim. Another Cat and Jack, skinny leg, but these are really cool rust color. I like these. And they have the little patch on the knee. I do pick up graphic tees. So this one is, what is this? Minecraft, a Minecraft graphic. So if you're gonna pick up graphic tees for Once Upon a Child, make sure that you look at the graphic really well, that it's not crackling or split in any places, because you're gonna turn in a shirt to them and they're gonna reject it, and then you're gonna be like, what do I do with this? We have another Gap denim. So this is a Gap size 16 pencil slim ankle high rise. It's got the button up front. Size 16 for girls, and then it's got the open hem there. So we'll see if they take these. I haven't taken many older kids' clothes there, so we'll see. Montbell, a little puffer jacket moment. It's a really expensive brand for jackets here in the mountains. Another graphic tee. Hustle mode. This one was kind of cool. So this is, I guess this is a kid's small. Yeah. So this is an In-N-Out burger shirt. The graphic was too pretty to leave, so I picked it up. We'll see if they take it. And then I always like to pick up, this one's Janie and Jack size 4. I like to pick up the little boys' button downs. They have a lot of plaid ones. I don't know why. Maybe it's a mountain thing, but they always take these from me if they're in really good condition. So I check them out really well, make sure all the buttons are there. I go ahead and button them up before I take them, because that way they don't have to do the work of rebuttoning them. And I try to make sure they're not too wrinkly if I take them. This one is a brand I've not heard, Class Club. Class Club. It's a really nice material. I could feel it. Purple checkered button down. And this was kind of nostalgic. So Rugrats. Are Rugrats having a moment? I don't know. It was huge when I was a kid. Nick at Night. Or Nickelodeon, whatever. So there's a little Reptar. This one's super cute. So this little girl's dress by Land's End. I love picking up Land's End. Their pieces are such good quality. This one's like, it feels like a spandex material, something that would do well in hot weather. It's really cute. Beautiful little pattern there. Boys Champion hoodie. Okay, so I took this last time. This is an Izod, just a collared boy shirt, like a stretchy material. This is in great condition. It's not puckered anywhere. They let it go last time. They passed on this. So I'm going to try again and we'll see if they take it this time. I think sometimes it depends on what they've got going on in store already, if they have too much of that. This is Nickelodeon. All right, I don't know which one this is. So it's orange, I think. So tell me which turtle that is. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Mama's Little Dude. Graphic tee. Long sleeve. Max and Marcus. New tags, so obviously I picked that up. Little truck graphic, long sleeve. This one I was happy to find. These two things were wrapped in plastic. I took them out of the plastic so that they could check the condition. These are just extra large, so it's size 16. Children's Place, white one, and then I think they're connected, and then a blue one. They were already in plastic. I took them out so they could take a look at them. Just a little beautiful bedazzled girl shirt. Really soft Winnie the Pooh. I'm concerned about this one because typically for small sizes like this is a Disney baby piece, 3 to 6 months. Typically they will not take these pieces if they don't come with a bottom. So this alone, I don't know if it's gonna make the cut. We'll see. Carter's 3T, little girl's floral long sleeve. Another one, floral long sleeve by Carter's. Cat and Jack. It's like a crushed velvet dress, super cute. I'm sure my sister's watching this. She's like, how come she never sends any of that to me? Wonder Nation, so this is Walmart. They do take Wonder Nation if it's in good condition, so that doesn't bother me. I will pick this up all day long because it's at the bins all day long. Old Navy, collared long sleeve. It's got little foxes on it, so I thought that was super cute. Jarvis Archer. Never heard of Jarvis Archer. I'm sure all the moms out there are like, I know what Jarvis Archer is. Cute little pocketed dinosaur pattern. Then we've got a boys. It's a larger size Nike hoodie. Carter's 3T. Long sleeve denim button up, button down. I never know which one. Does it have to be a button down if it has buttons on the collar? I'll have to look that up. And just a little waffle knit Wonder Nation in great condition, boys long sleeve shirt. I always pick up Disney if I can find it in good condition, especially Mickey Mouse. So this one's Disney and Jumping Beans collab. It's just a Mickey Mouse waffle knit shirt, and the graphic is in great condition. It's like new, so of course I picked that up. Super cute little sweatshirt by Cat and Jack, size medium. It's just got little patches on it. It's in great condition. It doesn't have any wash wear. Super soft. My pile's gonna fall over. I might just let it. All right, another denim Oshkosh Bagosh 3T button down, long sleeve, but it's got penguins on it. So cute. Cat and Jack waffle 5T. Max and Marcus again, 3T, another little dinosaur graphic. This sweater I'm not sure about. So this sweater here is super cute, but it feels a little rigid in the collar, like it's been washed a lot. So this is Genuine Kids from Oshkosh 3T. I got it anyway because it feels like really good quality. It's got patches on the elbows here, same type of material or knit at the end like the collar, but it feels a little bit like it's been worn, so we'll see about that one. Sensei. Not sure where Sensei is sold, but this is new obviously has the sticker on it, long sleeve stripe tee. New with tags, Nautica. So this is a 5'6" medium, half zip, really nice little sweater here. It did have the price at the end, so I took that off. And I like to pick up costumes. I know that kids tend to wear these, like my nieces. When they wear costumes, they wear them out. So if they are donated, they're not really worth donating. But these, sometimes I find princess dresses in really great condition and I can't leave them behind. So I picked them up and I'm going to drop this one up. This one's by Jairus Apparel. I'm sure it was probably like a Halloween knockoff, but it's super cute. Had to grab it. Another little Disney princess mermaid outfit. This is a two-piece. So this is a dress. There goes my pile. There we go, timber. This is a two-piece, cute little dress with like unicorn sparkly graphics on the bottom, lots of layered tulle. Comes with a sweater, so it is sleeveless, and then it's got a little sequin thing around there. It's in great condition. And then this is cute. So this is by a brand called Ruffle Butts and Rugged Butts. This is a really nice feeling. It's new with tags, obviously. Little plaid button down. Rugged Butts. This is Carter's 9-month. It's just a half button sweater, super thick. It's fleecy on the inside, great condition. Another little Nautica sweater. I'm also concerned about this because it feels kind of rigid, so we'll see. It's nice. It's super cute, so. This is just Wonder Nation, just a little corduroy shacket, mini shacket. It's really soft, blue. Little Nautica vest and dress shirt. Really great condition. I picked it up. I think when moms pick these up for boys, they probably wear it one time for like a special occasion, and then it's done for. This is a new with tags, Party in the USA by Cat and Jack, baby. Shorts and shirt set. I think I'm going to try to do some whatnot shows because this year is the 250th anniversary of our country. So I really want to try to do like a patriotic show with just red, white, and blue. I might hold on to this for that show. Then we have a Chaps 4T plaid boys button down. Super nice quality. Nautica 4T. Another button down. I found a lot of these on Saturday. I don't know what was going on. Probably from the same family. And one thing I was super excited about, I don't know if I'm going to take these to Once Upon a Child or if I'm just going to list this on my Poshmark, but I found two, not one, but two Build-A-Bears. So they are birthday 2022, 2023. There's a lot of these online right now, so I'm not sure. I have a Munchkin Market coming up, so that's like a local consignment we do in our town. I'm sure they do it other places across the country, but where you tag and mark your own inventory and you can sell it for whatever you want to sell it for. So I might hold on to those for that. Not sure yet. Okay, so this next bag is what I am taking to, oh no, I've got a hair in my coffee. It's terrible. I was really nervous about doing this, so I made some super juice here. Decaf Life Boost. So what I'm going to show now is going to go to my Munchkin Market sale. I feel like I like to take jackets to those because Once Upon a Child is not going to give me what I want for a really nice kids jacket like Patagonia, anything snowboarding, ski related. So Munchkin Market, or even your local, I'm sure if you have a local like kids consignment, it'd probably do much better there. So this one is Dakine. It's so nice, kids snowboarding ski jacket. So it's got all the innards that you would need. Super nice, size 7-8. So that'll probably go to Munchkin Market. And even if the brand is like kind of an off-brand, like a bread and butter brand, what we would say, like Swiss Tech and Jerry, those things are everywhere. Those pieces are everywhere. If they're in good condition, I'm going to pick it up for a consignment sale because if you can still get them cheaper there, moms can pick up things there, and they're good quality for their kids for cheaper. So this is a really nice one. And this is a jacket that Once Upon a Child passed on last time. I'm not sure if it's because maybe I washed it with OxyClean. Maybe it was like an older season, or it had wear somewhere that I missed. But this is a really nice Gap Kids puffer jacket. So I'll save that for Munchkin Market. This is one I got last weekend. So this is a 2T Columbia pink puffer jacket in great condition. Whenever I pick up kids' jackets, one of the things you really need to look for is the sleeves, because kids touch everything. My nieces, I call them my kids, my nieces love to touch, like, poke dead things, and they were always getting into the mud, and they were girls, so they did those things. We would go on science walks, and they would touch the dirt and all this stuff and shoved in their little Ziploc bags. So that is like a point of a lot of wear. And then the front, because they just rub their bodies on everything, like roll on stuff. So this is a super cute Columbia jacket. I'm not sure what this whole thing in the back is. For like a leash, I don't know. Take that to Munchkin Market. And then I went to the bins a while ago, and they had all these new, brand new hats. Soul Play Wear. They're absolutely brand new. They've got cardboard in the inside. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these. Once Upon a Child did not want them. They rejected them. So I will probably take these to Munchkin Market and just price them really cheap, like $4 or $5. This is a little denim piece by Old Navy, 2T. Little denim dress. I have 2 of these in this bag. Once Upon a Child passed on those as well. I think it's because they're probably an older season and they look a little bit worn, but they don't have, a lot of times when you get smaller size dresses too, they want some kind of romper underneath. These do not have those. This one I saved for Munchkin Market because I thought they were so cute, and I didn't think Once Upon a Child would give me what I wanted. So these are Dickies. Dickies. They're black, super great condition, kind of a wider leg. These are a size, I'm not sure if they had a size, which is, yeah, size tag cut off. So I'm going to take these to Munchkin Market because I know that Once Upon a Child is not going to take these because there is no size tag. These I loved. I wish they were in my size. These are vintage Abercrombie, size 14, 14 girls. They have that like little flare at the end. I love these so much. These are the kind of things I used to wear in high school when I was that size. Those will go to Munchkin Market. Then I've got a reject from Once Upon a Child. I really took a chance on this because I knew there was no tag in this, but it is this adorable blue knit button-down sweater. It is so cute. I considered keeping this for when I have kids one day because I have a little cedar trunk that I've been putting kids' clothes into when I find them that I like, but that is going to go to Munchkin Market. This is like a little art class, so I think that's Target. 14, 16, little dress, great condition. I like to pick up Under Armour because boys love Under Armour. I believe this was a Once Upon a Child reject because it is a little, it has a little bit of wash wear, but it's still got a lot of life into it. Oh, do you see that? That's probably why they were, oh wait, no, that's part of the pattern. That is not a stain. Sometimes you can see things on camera that you can't see in person. Part of the pattern, but does have a lot of wash wear, so we're gonna take that to Munchkin Market. This I considered sending to my nieces. Sorry guys, I'm keeping it. It's gonna go to Munchkin Market because I could probably price this for 15 to 20. It is, what is this, Rapunzel? A Rapunzel princess dress. So that's going to Munchkin Market. It's in beautiful condition. Wait, who makes this one? Disney, of course, size 5'6". Sorry, Isabella. This was also a Once Upon a Child reject, 12 months, probably because it didn't have a bottom. They sent it back, but it's super soft, in great condition. Little graphic there, or embroidery. I don't know what that is. A penguin with no legs. So these I love, but I don't think Once Upon a Child likes carrying things like this. The tag is really worn to El Gondor Girl, made in Peru. These are super cool. I love these so much. It does have a little bit of pulls on some of the some of the pieces there, but it's a really cool sweater, so that's gonna go to Munchkin Market too. Same with this. This one I don't think had a tag at all, especially for size, but it is so cool. Front and back has those little things on there. Hoodie moment, hooded cape. And then this is a United Colors of Benetton girls sweater. That's going to Munchkin Market. And then this is the very same dress. Old Navy, I think I said. Yep. So maybe they had twins. I don't know. So that is my kids haul for Once Upon a Child. That is and Munchkin Market. So I will be taking that next week and I will let you know how much I made. So let's move on to the adult clothing because I found some amazing stuff at the bins. I was so excited. Move. All right. We're going to start off with the banger here. I've never found this before, and I always see resellers finding this, and I was waiting for my moment, and that was my moment. Somebody actually threw this back. So this is a Viore puffer. If you don't know about this brand, it's really nice, and it's really, really expensive. So this is a medium puffer in fabulous condition. That's going to be listed on my Poshmark soon. So this is a North Face girls medium. I had considered putting this up for the Munchkin Market, but it's got some details on it, like some fraying on a little zipper pull. But it's in fabulous condition. I mean, it's beautiful. It's got the hood on it and everything. North Face. But North Face has a program that I've wanted to try. So I follow a lot of resellers. North Face here, we have an outlet, I think in the Castle Rock outlets. You can take North Face pieces, used ones, and turn them in for store credit. So I think they'll give you $10+ depending on the style. So this is the beginning of my pile that I'm going to start keeping to try to turn in. So what you can do is take things you find from the bins for $1.99 a pound, things like that, and get a bunch of it together, get a big bag, get a lot of pieces, go and turn it in, get your store credit, because maybe you put out, maybe $50 for a huge bag of it at the bins, and then they give you store credit, and then you buy things new with tags to sell online and triple, quadruple your profit. So these are Cole pants. I always pick up this, always, because this brand is really expensive. It's a really great hiking, mountain, outdoor. These are men's pants. Outdoor brand. Kyle went and dropped like $600 once on just Cole pants at Scheels. So whenever I find these, if they're in decent condition, people don't typically let go of these. I will pick them up. This one I was excited about. I told you it was a really good day at the bins. This was a new in plastic. I had to move a ton of heavy stuff to get to this. When I saw the plastic, I was like, please. Grabbed it. New, I opened this, but it was closed. American Eagle sweater. New with tags. This is really awesome. So this is retail $59.95, size medium. It's so soft. I considered keeping it for myself, but I think I'd really need a small in this. So this is going to be listed on my Poshmark soon. Picked this up. I think I might just give this one away. This is a really, really great brand, GH Bass, and this is the Explorer. It's a really cool piece, but I think I am going to give this away to a friend. These are a pair of North Face women's size 6 shorts. I am not a short swimmer, so these are going to be turned into the North Face. Here's another piece. It's an Anthropologie brand. Wooden ships. It's just a knitted red, white, and blue. Really, it's kind of got like a bell sleeve going on. I grabbed it and I was like, I like this. It's kind of stretchy. So I thought about saving this for the 4th of July, but I think I might add it to my 250th anniversary of America Whatnot show. I was always leaving, so I don't know, if you go to the bins, when you're leaving and you're waiting in line for them to weigh your stuff, you look around. Like you can't just stand there at the bins. Like you have to go and grab stuff. So I'm always looking at like the throwbacks people put. This was a throwback. This is an American Eagle size large dress. Retail $49.95, size large. It's a super cute, just a super cute little dress. Feels like cotton. Let me find out. It does have pockets, which is always a good thing. 100% cotton, yes. 100% cotton, and it does have a tie in the back, and it does have an open back. Oh, these are awesome. So as I was digging, most of this came from the same bin, which was, my Hulkin was so full that it fell over. And I didn't want to leave my spot because I was pulling out such great stuff, but I had to because my Hulkin was overflowing. I have the large, so you know. But these are things that I started pulling out from the back of that bin. So I was pulling one out after the other, and I was praising the Lord because this was super cool. Softly Zero Airy, Halara. This is Fabric Science. So these are dresses. It's got a built-in bra. And this fabric, I think, is really meant for hot weather. So this is a blue one. Pulled that out. It's ruched in the front. It's got a slit in the side. So that's one. And then I pulled out another one new with tags. Same style, different color. And then I pulled out another one. Same style, different color. I don't know what this woman was doing. She just bought 4 of the same dress. I don't know. Maybe these were supposed to be bridesmaids dresses for an outdoor wedding. I have no idea. Number 3. And then I pulled out another one. Number 4. New with tags. All Halara, same style, just different colors. That was super exciting. And then I found, as I was skimming the sides of the bins as I was leaving, I saw this pattern. And I was like, this is kind of cool. It's like a motorcycle-y. It's a thick material, which is always good because you can look for fire retardant things and they sell really well. But this was really weird. I couldn't figure it out because it was inside out. So it had this patch on the back. First Gear by Hein Garrick. Inner Sport Fashions, made in Indonesia, size 48. It has this thing here. And this thing, which I'm sure it had attached to something somewhere. So this is actually a liner to a really expensive coat. I really like the pattern on it. It's got like a motorcycle pattern. I figured the Hein Garrick collabs are really expensive, so I figured I'd grab it and then I'll look it up later and see what it is. All right, last bag of adult clothing. So this is Levi 520 size 16 regular, 28, 520 taper. I just really liked the style of this, so I picked it up. It kind of reminded me of an Express jean. So I don't usually see Levi's with this style, so I picked it up. We'll see. They're in great condition, so I'll either, if they're not worth a lot, I'll just price them low. Roxy. These would probably go to Plato's Closet. So I also like to go to the buy sell trade stores. So Plato's Closet, Uptown Cheapskate, I'll drop some things off there. Sometimes it's really good to just pick those things up and then get cash in your hand, just like Once Upon a Child. So this is a size small Matilda Jane. So this is an adult Matilda Jane. It's a beautiful green color with those buttons. Those buttons are super cute. I don't know if you can see those. But it's so flowy and long, and then it has this lace detail at the bottom. I picked that up. Let's see if it has a liner. It feels like cotton. No liner, but it does have pockets. Let's see if we can find a... Oh, it's definitely not cotton. It is 100% rayon. But it's a beautiful dress. Size small. That'll be listed soon. This will probably go to Plato's Closet. This is just a floral Angie dress. So, my gosh, Angie. We used to wear Angie when I was in high school many moons ago. So it's a long dress. I'm pretty sure these dresses all belong to the same person. The Halara, the whatever one I just held up. Matilda Jane. So it's just a long floral dress that will probably go to Plato's Closet. This is a Wild Fable dress. Just brand new with tags. It's hard to leave brand new with tags behind. So this is going to go to, Plato's Closet takes like bread and butter. They'll take Walmart, they'll take Target. So picked it up because of the style. And I wish these jeans fit me. Oh my gosh. So these are size 6 Zara jeans. They're so cute. So they're just a regular zip up button up. But then, look at that. Okay, so I don't know if somebody cut the bottoms off of these or they were bought like that. I haven't looked it up, but they're so cute. So cute. They look like a high waist. This will probably also go to Plato's Closet. So it's just a striped little summer dress by Ralph Lauren, size medium, and then it has the pink pony. How's the pink pony right there? Alberto Macaulay, New York. I don't know this brand, but I loved the style. I picked it up based on style. So it's got this like faded pink look, really pretty, really on trend right now. Please wear that with something under it, please. So like I said, I always pick up cool. No, I still don't know how to say that. Always pick up this brand. This is just a pullover. It's in fair condition, I would say. It needs a little bit of depilling, but that'll go up on my Poshmark. Another dress, probably from the same woman. So this is Max and Ash, size small. I think I'm going to list this on Poshmark, and then if I don't get any bites, because size smalls are a little bit harder to sell. If I don't get any bites, it's a beautifully long flowy dress. I will take it to Plato's and see if they want it. Or Uptown Cheapskate. I don't take very much to Uptown Cheapskate because they're a little bit more picky. And then I pulled out this. I thought this was another Halara dress, but it ended up being a new with tags, retail $90, Columbia dress, Chili River midi dress. Really long, like really long. So for me, this would probably go down to my ankles because it doesn't take very much to do that for someone who's 5'2". So this is another Anthropologie. Really, I just wish I was taller because I would wear these. So I still haven't figured out how to say that. Mauve, I don't know. Anthropologie. So really wide leg. Need to obviously iron this because it gets longer because it's tucked in. Whoever wore these definitely tucked them in. You can tell they had some tape in there that they tried to because these are made for really tall people. I gotta take that out. That's bothering me. Okay. They're really cute. Great condition. I'm gonna list those on my Poshmark. Another pair of Anthropologie pants. Oh, no, this is not Anthropologie. Sorry, this is Athleta. Athleta size 2. Okay, so I don't usually pick up small sizes. Like, they're just hard to sell, small sizes, because this is America, and we eat food. Athleta, size 2. I may take these to Plato's Closet. They feel like linen. Let's see. They're definitely a little see-through, so I probably wear this for, like, the beach or going to the pool. 100% linen. Beautiful white. This is a new to me brand. So I picked these up. I felt them in the bins and I was like, huh, that feels really good. I don't wear gloves at the bins. I can't do it. You need to be able to feel the quality of the material that you're looking for. And I know some people think that's gross because guess what? The bins are gross. But if you want to get to know the clothing that you're buying and selling, you really need to feel your fabric. So this is a company called Ripton and Company. Life is Jort. So these are little pair of jorts. Wash to tighten, wear aggressively. They're really thick material. They feel like good quality. And then I really liked the graphic on the back. Never heard of this brand. And then of course the following week I see someone wearing a hat with this brand. So these are size women's 31. They're really cool. I love the pocket like this and the one right here. I love that. They're like a rusty orange color. We're gonna get those listed ASAP. Another new with tags dress. This is by ModCloth, size large. It's got like, I don't usually pick up a lot of ModCloth. This dress has a fish pattern. It buttons all the way down. It does have a liner. It does have pockets. So here is the pattern. It's like this really cool fish pattern. Sleeveless. It's got a collar. Does have a lining. Does have pockets. It's kind of cinched at the waist a little bit. I'm not sure. I see this here, so I'm wondering if there was supposed to be a belt with it. I couldn't find one. Maybe that's why somebody got rid of it. But either way, I'll just disclose on Poshmark, hey, I think this came with a belt, but it doesn't come to you with a belt. So I picked this up based on style as well, because it's floral and Easter's coming up. So this is a Spiegel dress. This is size small. It's a size small, but honestly, I think a medium could fit this. Size small, beautiful, flowy, floral. It does come with a liner underneath. It's just beautiful. I loved that. This will probably go to Plato's Closet. It's just an Under Armour, stretchy men's shirt, great condition. I love to pick up. So my Poshmark name is Harry Leslie. Everything else I have is called Holly Loki Thrifts. So originally I started with my grandfather's name, Harry Leslie, for my Poshmark Closet, and I had intended to just sell like tropical things because I don't know, even though we're in like Colorado, people must drop off all their Hawaiian stuff from vacation at the bins. But I expanded, and this is a Columbia medium. It's got this super cool, just, it's a PFG shirt, so super cool pattern, ukuleles, all the good stuff. But it does have a Georgia logo on the pocket. So any Georgia fans out there, this is a medium. It'll be listed soon. And then I picked this up based on style. It's a slip dress, super slinky, paper heart large. I don't think paper heart is really anything, but I loved just it goes all the way down, a really long dress, probably from the same woman. No liner, does have a slit in the side that goes up a little ways. So there you go. This will probably be Plato's Closet. This is a Quicksilver amphibian short. So it's just really great condition. Plato's Closet. And then I found another pair. I think these are Hurley's. Where are these? O'Neill's. So an O'Neill hybrid, Hyper Freak Pro Stretch. Hyper dry, relaxed fit. Those are going to go to Plato's Closet as well. And then this is a rip skirt. Never heard of that in my life. It's a brand. So it's got Velcro on it. You literally Velcro it obviously together. And then you can just, I guess, just rip it off. I don't know. It's a rip skirt. So, last Blockbuster on the planet. Bend, Oregon. I don't know if I have not looked to see if this Blockbuster is still there, but obviously I had to get this. I remember the days of going to Blockbuster with my dad and picking up all of the movies on the walls. This is in great condition. What size is this? Okay, so tag's been cut off, so I would say this is probably a small/medium. I think I watched every season of The Office. I didn't get paid very much when I was in my early 20s, but every week I would allow myself the indulgence of going to the Blockbuster in my town and buying one season of The Office, or at least one part of the season of The Office. Okay, this is a Patagonia stretchy dress, or skirt, I should say. Where's the tag? There we go. So it's an extra small, but it is Patagonia. So I don't normally pick up extra small things, but it's Patagonia. And these skirts, these are the kind of skirts I used to wear all the time. They're coming back in style. This is a really nice one. It's got slits on each side. I don't think it has pockets. No pockets. And I kind of want to keep this for myself. It is organic cotton. Lovely. Black and white stripes. This is a LL Bean Signature Slim Fit XXL men's plaid button down, long sleeve. I think I'm going to give this to a friend as well. Otherwise, I will take it to Plato's Closet. This I got because it's just fun. So it's the Brooklyn Diner, New York. It's by Call Your Mother. 100% cotton, size medium, super cute tee. I think I'll probably try this at Plato's Closet. I think maybe I thought about keeping this for myself. I don't know. The Brooklyn Diner, 212 West 57th Street, New York, New York. Somebody tell me if they're still there. Open till 3 a.m. every day. Last but not least, this is my very last piece of this haul. Last but not least, I picked these up purely based on style. So these are a pair of 7 for All Mankind Dojo jean. Love the back. And then they're really long. Whoever wore these wore them the right way, because your bottom hem should look like this, just like it did in the early 2000s. So we're going to list these and see how well they do. I did wash them because the bottoms were kind of dirty, but this is the way it's supposed to be. Love these so much. They're too long for me. And that is my first haul that I've recorded. Thanks for watching with me. If you want to look me up on Facebook, I am Holly Looky Thrifts, and YouTube, obviously Holly Looky Thrifts. Please like, please subscribe. I really want to get this channel going. Bless you guys. Bye-bye.